Welcome, everyone, to Arlington, Texas at AT&T Stadium, site of this year's Goodyear Cotton Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before that national championship game. And today we're going to find out who's got the toughness and the depth to continue their drive and keep championship dreams alive. As we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Louisville Cardinals, taking on the number 8 seed in the playoff, the Fresno State Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff semifinal. Which team will keep their national championship hopes alive today? Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up with a semifinal collision. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. They bring him down, but that's good work by the return team. He found the lane, and so this drive's going to start with decent field position. Line getting set up. It's a first down play. They're going to run it. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards a pop like that.
In this opening possession, they'll face a third down and 5. And the quarterback dropping back. Receiver makes the catch. Tackled across midfield at the 48. Good enough for a first down.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field. But instead, this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
The Cardinals will line up on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Now it's 2nd down here. And they'll run it on the jet sweep. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Boy, great job by this defense on this 2nd down run. Just stonewalled them at the line of scrimmage. Now they get a chance to really pressure the quarterback here, try to get off the field.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. And he'll set up to throw. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
The defense has got to do a better job of communicating. That is a wide open receiver. They catch a break by an errant throw by the quarterback.
Their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Aggressive start. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. Trying for a 4th down completion. Tries the right with a quick throw, and he's got it. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball.
Fired into a tight window and picked off. Going the other way, can they catch him? Past the 20. Brings the interception all the way back. Touchdown, Fresno State. For the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows him what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
Returner choosing to field this one. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly mistake last time, a pick 6. He'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They stop him right at the 24.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards, didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but a solid run there by the sophomore.
It's a good job here by this offensive line and the running back. Listen, these guys have really had a lot to do with why they're in this playoff game, right? So give it to the offensive line in the back. Get the first down on this 3rd and short. See what you can do from here.
And the Cardinals with 1st and 10 here. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Second down play coming up for this offense. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Lets it go quickly. Catch made down the left side. An explosive play. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
The Cardinals are moving quickly down the field. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7. Linebackers moving around trying to confuse the offense. Ball handed off. Some hard running there through a tackle. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Here's the snap, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. Looking to scramble now. The ball is loose. Defense jumps on the ball. It's a turnover.
Chris, anytime a quarterback starts to take off and scramble, the defense is alert to try to get to him and dislodge that football. He gets some positive yards, but he doesn't take care of the ball and secure it, and they're able to knock it away.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Hand off to the back. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Breaking free at the 35. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a first down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. It's an out route, the catch made. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Now, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Takes the handoff. It's strong. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up. Here comes the up-tempo offense. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Using his legs here. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Oh, this is a great job here. Looks downfield, nobody open, takes off and tries to use his legs to go for it. And gets to the sidelines, gets out of bounds, avoids the hit, and most importantly, he got that first down.
And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Give it to the back again. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
So now it's 3rd and short from the plus 24. Could be 4-down territory. Interested to see what the call is here. Gain moves the ball to the 21 and a fresh set of downs. New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. The tight end has got it. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. So the offense clicking now, Kirk, building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
Returner looking to create better field position. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. Frustration in the last drive. They moved it into plus territory, but coughed it up. Can't afford that down on the scoreboard now.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
2nd down play coming up. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And they heave it deep downfield. The pass is intercepted. Look out, he's got some space. The offensive coordinator's got to love this starting field position. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Bringing pressure. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense.
There's a nice sack by this defense, something that they've been looking for. They've been on their heels most of this football game. That time they were able to get after the quarterback and bring him down. Let's see if that can provide a bit of a spark. See if they can get a little bit of momentum going their way.
He hands it off from the gun. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. Oh, the pass is picked off. Can he take it all the way? Past the 50. Steps out after a crucial takeaway. This could be a big turning point.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. And that run produces a decent gain.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. He bought some time, now lets it go. Receiver makes the grab. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
And they pick up the first down, tackled at the 25.
Great job here by this offense being able to convert. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole. They're down here early in this game. And with all this hype, the last thing you want to do is have to punt the ball. Come up with a conversion, keep your rhythm, keep your momentum, stick to your playbook. Good job here. Now let's see if they can keep that rhythm going.
He pulls it in for a big gain. And he's down after the catch at the 12, a red zone opportunity.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Crucial 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Looking to throw it again. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Completion nets about 9 yards, not enough for the first, and it's 4th down. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. They've already converted once on 4th down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. That's a design quarterback keeper. And they stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's 1st and goal.
Boy, that is some determination by this offense here. Picking up a new set of downs on the run. The call works out perfectly. You just needed 2 yards. You pick it up. Now you've got another chance at points.
1st and goal. A good chance to chip away at the lead before halftime. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Louisville.
Chris, we're still early in this football game. We're in the 2nd quarter. It's a critical touchdown to get their confidence to believe that they can come back and still win this game.
Now the try here for the extra point. To make the extra point, cut the lead to 14-7. Team now set to boot this one away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Bulldogs offense back on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. You just can't take the sack.
Your first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 23. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Fires it to the wideout. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. A missed opportunity to your best receiver with that speed. I'll tell you this, I'm shocked that he actually overthrew him. If anything, I'd expect him to underthrow a fleet-footed receiver like this, but he must have anticipated that his receiver could go get it and just misses it.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Short pass, finds the tight end. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Most defensive coordinators focus a lot of their energy on how their unit performs on 3rd down and in the red zone. They give up a couple more 3rd down conversions like that, and they're in for a very unpleasant film session on Monday.
Here's a shot toward the right sideline. Oh, and he's got it. Big gain inside the 25. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there.
Well, this is what you would call a 3-down back. Running backs that can run between the tackles, they can get outside, and they can also catch the ball out of the backfield. Here they have the benefit of having one of those kind of backs that can not just catch the ball, but once he gets his hands on the ball, he's got enough wiggle and speed to be able to get after a defense.
2nd and goal for the offense. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Pass caught, can he get in? And he scores! Touchdown, Fresno State. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. We'd expect a prudent decision here, backed up near their own end zone. Just run the clock out and get to halftime. Receiver looks it in. It's complete.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually it's going to cost you.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. The tight end makes the catch downfield. They finally make the stop there after a huge gain, but that wraps up the first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Cardinals will kick this away to begin the second half. And here's the fair catch by the return man. The Fresno State offense is back on the field. Already a 2-possession lead here. Let's see if they continue to call it aggressively to try to put this defense in a bigger hole. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Play action fake, looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. Return to pick 6. Touchdown, Cardinals. And a pick 6, a monster play by this defense here.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
Now the all-important extra point. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And a misfire there on the kickoff as it goes out of bounds. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. The back's got it. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field route, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage.
He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. Not a long return, but the pick changes possession. The offense will take over at the 28.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. And there's the handoff. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
3rd down play for this offense. Can he get there on the ground? Tackled at the 40. That'll earn a fresh set of downs.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a 3rd down. You trust that offensive line to come up with a 1st down, and they get it.
The Cardinals begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Handoff here from the shotgun. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. He's going to take off here. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
And the Cardinals looking to keep this drive rolling. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open.
Well, Chris, with this style of RPO, the quarterback has to do a really good job of staying on that ride with the running back to make sure that the defense is really up against the run before he can pull it out and throw the football. Here, it's a little further downfield, but the same result as far as the potential and the big gain coming off of an RPO.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Gets made on the out route. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
And the single back takes the handoff. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a first and goal.
Was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. It's a second and goal play for the offense. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Drive, you'd hate to settle for a field goal. Can they find the end zone? Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on 3rd and goal. It brings us to 4th and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive, you're this close, inside the 3-yard line, you've got to come away here with a touchdown.
So they pass on the chip shot field goal. They're going to go for it. 4th and goal from the 5. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Pressure is coming. He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Louisville. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Look at this. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the 3rd quarter. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. Here comes the Fresno State offense back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. After a first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 23. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Breaking free at the 35. And he's brought down, but it's a first down spotted near the 41. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Finds an open target on the left side. Big play across midfield. They'll spot it near the 36.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
Quarterback escapes the pocket. The pass will fall incomplete on the scramble attempt. Good coverage there. Completion makes it second down. Quarterback making some changes at the line. They look to throw it here on second down. He's escaping the pocket now. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
This is good pressure by the defense, but it just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
That sack makes it third down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. He'll hand it off. Got space, looking to score. Touchdown, Bulldogs. They jump in front here in the fourth. They're setting out to try the PAT. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. They'll return it from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. Receiver in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He's past the 35. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Crosses the 10. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Cardinals.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the important PAT is up and good. We're tied in the fourth. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. We'll call for the fair catch here. Here comes the Bulldogs offense back on the field. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? And now the handoff. Gets into space at the 50. Bulldozing his way past tacklers. It's a huge gain all the way down inside the 30.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive line up. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
With the defensive coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Same tailback, another carry. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
The important play right here. Close game, fourth quarter, 3rd and long. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Well, here we are now on 4th down, Chris, and at this point in the game, a field goal gives you the lead. I don't think you roll the dice. I think you kick the field goal, you take the lead, and then you rely on your defense to be able to win this game.
So tie game, 4th quarter. They're going to go for it on this 4th down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He's got it. A 4th down conversion. Drive stays alive. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going.
Well, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
1st and goal. They need points, but it wouldn't hurt to also milk the clock a bit. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Positive yards at this point in the game are always important, especially now that you're starting to get well within the range of a field goal to take the lead. But if I'm this offensive coordinator and quarterback, I'm thinking about a touchdown here late in the game.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Touchdown, Fresno State. And they claim the lead here in the final quarter. And they get set now to try the PAT. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. Now they get set to kick it away. Turner trying to create good field position. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. It was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's a quick grab. Breaking free at midfield. Tackle is finally made, but the offense will set up now at the 44. They continue to march toward a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He finds the running back in the flat. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, the offense has done a nice job of moving themselves down in this area to give themselves a chance. Man, the quarterback's got to continue to make good decisions and not put the ball in harm's way.
Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Defense makes the stop after the completion.
Defenses all around the country have got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
Looking to chuck it again. Snags a quick throw. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's really 4th down and inches.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a second or third option. He gets positive yards. But anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure victory.
Tackle to the 28. This offense threatening now. Another 1st down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The Cardinals have 1st and 10 here. Obvious false start there, moving too early. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Offense looking to throw the ball. On the run here. Lets it go. Receiver makes the catch. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the 1st.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a 1st down.
And the Cardinals are in the red zone. We go with a direct snap. And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. That's a design quarterback keeper. He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that 1st down marker.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
So here we go, 3rd down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. Can he make it to the marker? And the defense rises up and stops him short on 3rd down. Down by 7. They've got to convert here for a chance to tie this game. Here we go on 4th down. Stopped short of the touchdown, but the offense is set up now 1st and goal. And a timeout taken by the offense to stop the clock with 12 seconds remaining. Great chance for the offense to tie the game. 1st and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Louisville.
Now you've got a big decision. What a great touchdown. But think about it. If you kick the extra point, you tie the game up, probably go to overtime. Or you roll the dice and go for 2 and potentially win the game.
Coach says, forget overtime. We're going for 2, try to win it right here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. They don't get it. It's incomplete. Going for the win. The gamble doesn't pay off. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick.
34.
And the hands team able to recover the football. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And the quarterback will take a knee. Well, that's a great performance in the pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically. And they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.